Hi everyone. So today I just wanted to hop on. I know it's like the winter solstice. It's like ending of 2021 going into 2022, kind of that like period of transformation. And so I just wanted to tap into that energy today and just do a little bit of a sound healing for everyone and kind of just allow us to tune into the frequency and kind of the stuff that we want to call in going into this next year, and also help us release whatever we don't want to take into this new year with us, right? And so yeah, I just wanted to hop on and kind of talk about the energies that are going on. But I honestly think, like, I don't know if anyone else is feeling this kind of like a, I wouldn't call it like an anxious, but more like a high anticipation type of energy that we're kind of going through into this next year, kind of going into the unknown, right? But this next year is going to be big on transformations. And so I just wanted to help, move that energy, transmute some of those things that we're trying to release and change and bring into our like highest potential, right? Like, so that we can show up every day as our best self. And sound healing is it's a form of meditation. It's one of those tools that I use to help me really center and figure out, like, where am I at right now? How do I feel? And also like kind of lasering in my focus to see like where I'm trying to go, how can I get there? And so it's really a good time to just allow and give yourself permission to soften, to surrender to what is, right? To accept what's going on so that you can then have a firm foundation to get to where you want to go. Because a lot of I've had a big revelation recently, and I think like a lot of suffering is caused by like not accepting reality, not accepting what is, right? Like it's really hard to forgive people when you just don't accept what they've done to you or what you feel like they've done to you, right? Like if you're just not accepting it, then it's really hard to forgive people. But it's like, nah, like this happened regardless if I liked it or not. And so like I just need to accept it and move on, right? Or like, don't move on, it's your choice. But a lot of things I find is actually just a struggle with accepting reality, accepting, the things that are happening. And when we don't accept, we create like resistance. We create this like block and energy blockage for ourselves because we're like, again, not accepting reality, right? And so it's like, but reality is flowing, the energy from the universe is flowing into your life. And if you're like, that's not what I want, like, then you're creating an actual like physical energy block. And that shows up in our body, that manifests in our life. So like if you're asking for things, but you're not actually open to receiving those things, then you create this block because you're just like resisting life and the energy flow. And another thing that's important to remember is that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Like it wants to do, like it wants to give you what you want. It wants to fulfill your desires as long as you have good and pure intentions, right? Like it's not acting, the universe isn't acting against you. Like that wouldn't really make sense, and like we wouldn't be in existence, right? So just like little tidbits and stuff. But something I really want to remind everyone, again, like going through this transitional period at the end of the year, we do it every year, right? But at the end of this year, 2021, going into 2022 is like really just like keeping your heart open and making sure that you're allowing the heart and the heart chakra, which includes the lungs, which includes the breath, which is the air element, right? That is all about transformation and allowing the breath to guide you through life, right? And so breathe and keep your heart open, because that is literally what we're doing. We're all just walking each other back towards love. And I know sometimes it's hard, right? Like there's a lot of things in the world that are like, that make our hearts contract. It makes us feel small, hopeless, but that's really the work. The work is keeping the heart open through all of those things that happen in our lives and allowing that to transmute the energy, allowing the breath to transmute the energy bring you to where you truly want to be, the vision you have for yourself and your life. And so that's something I've been really working with, and I just wanted to share, like, I guess, insights I've had along my journey, because I know they were huge, right? Like, in reality, it's all just like self-realization. Like, it's us remembering who we were and who we are. Because sometimes, you know, we come down to this third dimension from the spirit realm, right? And the spirit realm is obviously like a higher vibration. And we come down to 3D, like the third dimension, and things are so dense, and like we can't actually remember what was going on before here, or it's like really hard to. And so I think having that awareness and then realizing, I think those are like the first steps to actually then ascending on, right? Like, or having enlightenment, or whatever you want to call it. But all of that is just coming back to love, really, because like love is energy. It's like the highest form of energy, and like we're all energy. So anyway, that's like my little tidbit. But if you're at home right now, or you're like in your car, put your headphones in. You can light a candle, light some incense, kind of like set the mood. And you could even come into a meditative position. You could be lying down, or you can sit down, whatever feels comfy, right? I'll start with a guided meditation at first, just to kind of drop us in, because I know I talked about a lot of things that might be having you, you know, excited or anxious. So go ahead and find a comfortable position, whether it's laying down or sitting, and just start taking breaths into the body. Maybe you close the eyes, right? So relaxing any areas of tension you might feel, maybe the shoulders, maybe the jaw. Soften the stomach, like allow it to expand with the breath. And then breathe all the air out of your body. And we'll take a deep inhale in together, in through the nose. And slow exhale out through the nose. Again, relaxing the muscles, the throat, the back, the hips. Take another deep inhale in. Allow the belly to expand. Allow the chest to rise. And slow exhale out, letting it all go. Forgetting about any expectations, to-do list, deadlines. Just let it go for a minute. Give yourself this moment right now. Take another deep inhale in. And on your exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Beautiful. On your next inhale, you can place one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly, closing that loop of connection within yourself, bringing that energy inwards, your attention, your awareness inwards to your body. Take another deep inhale in. And slow exhale out. Relax the body again, melting into the earth, into Mother Earth. Feeling her supporting you, holding you, keeping you safe. Always. Como siempre. And start feeling into your heart space, feeling into that warmth that is radiating out, feeling into the constant beating, that vitality, right? Take a moment to really just feel what your heart is doing for you, keeping you alive, working so hard. And then take a moment to send some love to your heart for all that it does. Saying thank you, expressing gratitude. Take another deep inhale in and feel the pleasure of your breath, of simply being alive. And slow exhale out. And we'll take one more deep inhale in. Allow the body to be completely filled with new breath, new oxygen, new prana. And exhale, let it go. can relax the hands down. Start, if you're not laying down already, you can go ahead and lay down, start to get comfy, closing the eyes again, and just allowing yourself to receive, to trust, to surrender, and to open yourself to receive whatever comes through for you, whatever messages that spirit is trying to send to you, right? Allow yourself to be so clear that you see those messages in their clarity. Staying with the breath and allowing it to guide you through this journey. If you lose your focus, just come back to the breath. into the body. And slow exhale out. Welcome back. I hope that this sound healing was helpful. Take a minute to just start to notice the shifts in energy, any sensations in the body. Checking in with yourself. Seeing how you're doing and how you're feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Take a minute and send some gratitude to yourself for taking this pause, taking this moment out of your day to fill up your cup, to replenish yourself. Maybe you close the eyes for a minute, placing the hands over the heart. Focusing on the breath, focusing on your heartbeats, coming into yourself, your awareness. That beautiful feeling of being alive. On our inhale, we're gonna bring our arms overhead, stretching the body, waking it up, moving some of that energy. And on our exhale, bringing the palms down through heart center, pressing them into each other, helping stimulate some of our organs, our body. We have pressure points on the palms that activate different parts of the body. So taking one deep inhale in together. And slow exhale out. I express so much gratitude for each and every one of you. And I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful as we go into this winter solstice and the last phase of 2021.